Hey guys, welcome to the channel, Rockin' the Country. I'm Don. I have a gift request from none other than fenLori in East England. In the Fens. I just love saying that. It's such a smooth word, Fens. We don't have those in, well, we probably have Fens here, but we don't call them that. I'm not quite sure what we call them. I may have to look that up. fenLori, Lorraine. This is Gene Watson and Mill Pitney. It's sort of like a medley. They're doing a couple of songs at Larry's Country Diner. So this is part 2 of 2. I broke this up into 2 parts, courtesy of a gift from Lorraine. All right, so let's go into part 2. Part 1 was fun. You guys enjoyed that. I read the comments, so I gauge what's going on there. And it was, you guys liked it as I did too, like Mo and Gene. And Mo looked up to Gene as one of his inspirations and role model, not role model, but you get the point. You kind of look up to your people like, oh, I see what he's doing. I got to get some of that. All right, here we go.
I struggle enough as it is. You know, there's no feeling in the world like you're out there on stage at Starlight Theater in Branson, and boy, you're just trying your best to lay it down, you know, and all of a sudden here comes Nadine waltzing across there. You know? It's a great time. If you've never been there, you need to
see
the
it.
trip.
That's right. You got any more for us?
I think so. Somebody had yelled out earlier to do Farmer's Daughter, and I remember that.
A lot of folks have covered this.
We're going to try to all collectively remember the lyrics as best we can. But I got to do this song actually on Country Family Reunion at the Merle Haggard tribute, which was one of the more special moments of my life. And this is my favorite Merle Haggard tune of all time. I'm going to sing it to all you farmers out there, and also to my daughter, who's bouncing around with Mom here somewhere. Tonight there'll be candlelight and roses in that little country chapel that's almost falling down. There'll be tears in this old farmer's eyes this evening when I give my one possession to that city boy from town. You know his hair's a little longer than we're used to, but I guess I should find something good to say.
Very real.
About this man who's won the farmer's daughter, and'll soon become my son-in-law today. Mama left 8 years ago December, and it was hard to be a dad, and Mama too. But somehow we made a home of this old farmhouse, and love was all my baby ever knew.
Why, he could be the richest man in 7 counties and not be good enough to claim her hand. But he says he really loves the farmer's daughter. And I'm sure the farmer's daughter loves this man.
It's a good realization.
And that's how it's done when you don't know the lyrics. You grab your cell phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, things have changed.
Sounds good, doesn't it? That's right.
And you know, I'm embarrassed because my career has been such that, you know, every time we get on stage, I more or less have to do Gene Watson songs.
Right,
and
right.
I tell you, it's easy to lose touch with the songs that brought you where you are, you know, because I don't mind telling you, myself, and I'm sure Mo made a living off of Merle Haggard, and George Jones, and Ray Price, all those guys. And in fact, I had the pleasure of recording a CD titled "My Heroes Have Always Been Country," and I went back and recorded some of those songs that helped me make it through the night, you might say. But it's after you've been out there as long as I have, I'm glad you remember some of the words.
Is there another song on that album, My Heroes Have Always Been Country, that you can think of?
Oh, I'm not good at this. I mean, if you can think of something, just throw it out there, and I'll try to jump on and ride one.
All right.
Oh, farewell party and Paper Rosie ain't jumping. Hey, straighten up.
Why don't you do them all at once? You can just do them all at once. Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah. Let us pick something out of the middle there that you didn't mention.
I think somebody said this one way in the back. This is a Mel Street tune that we've gotten to sing for on the cruise, and I played it the first time,
cool.
I think, on a family country reunion. I think it was honky tonk dance music, and we'll just jump in wherever here, but it's called Borrowed Angel.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice one.
I tell people the only way I'll sing this song is unless everybody in the room knows I love my wife. And then I'll sing it. Her fingers feel so gentle with her hand in
I did this in
mine.
2018, Mo's rendition of this.
Her hair feels like silk on my arm. Her lips tell me so tenderly she's mine alone. Until we part tonight and she goes home. Borrowed angel belongs to someone else. I love my borrowed angel. I just can't help myself. That ring on her finger don't belong to me. But she loves me, and I know she'll save some borrowed time for me.
I love that pitch. A Mexicali feel.
I wish that I could have her more than just a night. We can't go on like this. It isn't right. when that lonesome feeling comes knocking on my door, I call my borrowed angel to ease the pain once more.
Borrowed angel belongs to someone else.
Tisk, tisk.
I love my borrowed angel. I just can't help myself. That ring on her finger don't belong to me, but she loves me, and I know she'll save some borrowed time for me.
Love that line.
But she loves me, and I know she'll save some borrowed time for me.
Yeah.
We need to record that one.
Oh, thank you.
I think that's all we got.
That's
All right, let's have Gene Watson.
and Michelle Caps
There you go.
and Jimmy Caps.
Yeah, that was, and I remember I reacted to 6 years ago. It was after Gene became a member of the Opry. Somebody had requested that I do this very one, and so I did about 6 years ago. I just checked my information here and it was Gene, and it was the same Facebook. It was funny because that's how many of these things were done, was Facebook, and now there's so many different platforms that people post to, but generally it's just straight to YouTube. And yeah, it's just fantastic. So Lorraine, that was just good stuff. I mean, because I hear things different every time I hear a song or watch a performance, or I just glean things, or I'm at a different place in my life when I hear certain either lyrics or just, because I've been writing more songs these days, like lyrics and fleshing them out. And so when I hear like turns of phrases, or where a turn comes in, the suspense that's built, or just that phrase borrowed time, and you're like, oh, that was good. The lyricist was on that one. I don't know if that was added later or if that was, the germ of the idea. Because, wordsmiths start with, it could be a simple turn of phrase or just a germ of an idea, and then they flesh it out, and they might completely change everything in the song, the original intention, but it gets you to start writing. And then you're like, oh no, but this word goes better here. And then you have to change the prior word or what's coming. And then you wind up with a better or worse version of what you would have had. But that's the process. And I learn a lot when I watch these things. But just seeing that, even just hearing about Gene, he recorded his own songs. And so that perspective of not doing Merle's stuff or Senior stuff or Hank's stuff or George Jones's stuff, whomever, just his own. And he acknowledges, he's like, kind of like a sheltered existence when you're in your own bubble. But when you do covers, you're hearing, you're feeling, you're living someone else's experience. I love hearing these vignettes, just getting that kind of insight, because it's human. You find out what other people, what their psyches are comprised of, more, elements of what goes on with them and how they process things. And I love seeing that. So Lorraine, thank you for that, my dear. This is wonderful. I love this stuff. So guys, you could thank somebody over in the UK for this. Reach out and hug somebody and see how it goes. Have a great day, guys. I'll see you on another video. I'll keep rocking the country.
There'll be tears in this old farmer's eyes this evening when I give my one possession to that city boy from town.